It's time for another video. Yeah, man, let's address this narrative going around, man, where these non-FBA black folks of the diaspora are talking about they deserve reparations and all that. Basically what we FBA deserve are supposed to get because they, back during slavery times, the white man took their ancestors and family members and all that crap. So we like descendants of them. So they want to basically tether on to what we got going on now. But here's the thing with that, though. Yeah, you can say that. Just say, for the argument, you say we some long lost ancestors. How you prove we your long lost ancestors? See, Africa is not one monolithic nation, man. Africa is a continent broken up into many different countries. And back then, there was different tribes. I don't know if there were different countries, but there were different tribes. You can't say that we're your brother and kin just because we have some African lineage in our mix. You can't prove that we come from your side. You can't prove anything. And you can't conflate Africa as one monolith. Some of us could have came from Ethiopia. I'm just saying some of the African parts of us came from Ethiopia, South America. South Africa. Yeah, they say most of them came from the west side of the continent. And some of them could have came from the deeper parts. From the Arab, from the above the Sahara and all that. You don't really know. You can't say we your family members because you don't know. You have no lineage connection. You have nothing to tie us to you. That's what y'all get. Y'all should have kept good records. Y'all can't use that argument, man. We've been so far apart and scattered, man, anyway, that you can't really say we African, man. Like you can't really hang your hat on that. So all you tethers out there, y'all can't hang your hat and say we some stolen Africans. Because you can't prove that we're from your tribe, from your country in Africa, from your parts. There's so many different ethnic groups in Africa, man. We can't just assume we of the Niger. We got family that all the black people that has African makeup come from Nigeria, Zambia, or something like that. You can't. It's just too much, man. It's too much. It was too much remixing, scattering the peoples in Africa to really, it was no good record keeping. I don't know if y'all wrote on stone or whatnot. But y'all didn't do it, man. Y'all can't really hang your hat on that because you guys are not united enough to claim that. You guys will have a better claim to that if Africa was the United States of Africa. Back then, you guys, or even now, you guys can't really claim that. You guys are not united. You can't really prove that we're from your side of your family tree. Just because we black, and that's our race category, you can't prove that we're from your lineage, your direct lineage. And no DNA test is going to prove that. It's just going to give a generic result. It's not going to say, oh, this foundational black American had descended from this person of Nigerian stock. This tribe, even people in Nigeria will have DNA from other tribes throughout Africa. You can't hang your hat on that. Sorry about that, folks. As Nearly Fully would say, sorry about that. That's just the way it is. So just, if anything, that argument is more infuriating and annoying than anything. It doesn't hold no weight, man, because you can't prove it. You say, well, you just African. All y'all not brothers in Africa. And y'all not one big, huge continent of a country in Africa. Africa is a continent. It's not a country. So you can't hang your hat on that. God luck with that one. Nice try. Try again, motherfucker. No, don't try. But the more y'all try, the more angry we get. just don't have it, man. You're not gonna have a one-up on us. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to say we Africans so y'all can have a one-up. Man, only a small percentage of African blacks went to North America, man. Like, that's been documented, man. How you gonna say we lying and we going based off what the white supremacists say? They the one who documented these things. Where do you think we getting this information from? You know, you got some Africans saying going by what the white man said. You gotta go by what they say. They're the one who documented these things. Why won't they keep thorough documents of quote unquote property? That's one of the ways of white Europeans. You know, they got all that stuff from Rome, or the Moors, or whatever you want to say. You know, that way of doing business, record keeping. That's what made them more as powerful as they are, man. Record keeping. They pass down knowledge. They archive knowledge, man. That's just basically the secret sauce. The white people's power, man. They control information, man. It ain't that no other race. Yeah, I'm deep here. Ain't no other race can't do what they do. We gotta archive knowledge. It's as simple as that. Why you archive knowledge? Because people grow old and die and people forget. And you gotta keep relearning stuff. That's the secret sauce, man. What'll make the people great? Archive your knowledge, man. Everything you discover, recipes, inventions, archive it on media that's hard to destroy. You could have carved that shit on stone or small slates of metal. It would have held up over time. Any kind of breakthrough. People didn't do that. Black people didn't care to do that. They just thought word of mouth was good enough. Dance and song and holding up traditions. That's not good enough. Things change, ideas change, people change. They add to and embellish things. You gotta keep the knowledge factual. Written in stone, so to say. Written on thin sheets of aluminum. That would have sufficed. Could have etched out, how do you build this? Or how do you make this tool? Etched it on stone on some gold slabs or something. The Egyptians did. You know, but they don't really got secrets like that. But then again, they probably do with the white supremacists are holding on to it. Secrets how to build the pyramids and all that. Etched on stone somewhere, stone tablets. But yeah, folks, yeah. You're not gonna get away with that, y'all tethers. Try again, or don't. I suggest y'all don't. To be continued.